Tegan Monique Gaan, CEO of Gigit, an incredible service that's dubbed itself the Airbnb for bands. An online marketplace, Gigit allows you to book live music to play at private events in a stress-free way. With their carefully curated selection of musicians, the fees are already worked out so you don't even have to worry about negotiating. Tegan founded Gigit in 2013 after being frustrated by the traditional ways of booking music. Basically, I want to know how I can have Hanson wake me up every morning. That's possible, right? Remember? Bop, 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 doo, 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 doo. Is that how it goes? Bop, 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 doo, yeah. So what is Gigit?
So Gigit creates tools for artists to help sort of monetize their unused and unspent time. On the other side, it's a marketplace. So on the flip side, for brands, it sort of helps them discover artists that are in tour and sort of ease the process of engaging with bands.
You help book bands, and how do you do that?
So so a couple of things. I mean, when Gigit first started, the idea was to open up long tail venues, right? Don't use traditional venues. You know, bring the backstage to your backyard was one of the first taglines we utilized. We launched with that, and I knew it had to be a bit better and smarter and more data-driven, so we started to build tools that were more B2B focused. We build tools that allow them to engage their audience, engage their employees, understand, who's trending, who's in town, and so all of these, help them actually utilize Gigit.
We live in this crazy world right now. The music industry is insane, and it's ever-changing ever since Napster, Where most people are in the music industry freaking out, you've actually created a business model, which I think is really fascinating. First of all, what is that business model?
I believe that brands are the new patrons to the arts. The patron allows any brick and mortar, any business, any would-be patron to the arts, upload an offer that actually matters to artists. So a free hotel room in exchange for, going back to the exordium, a small amount of time pre-sound checked or post-show of the artist. So, here's, I've got, an hour, 2 hours after my set and my real show, I'm going to go do a free DJ set or 3 songs unplugged in exchange for a free room. Or
so cool.
A haircut, getting your nails done. I find it so fascinating. All the bands I know in Brooklyn that are smashing and killing the game, they're on the cover of Nylon, they've got this advert, this press, and literally they're skint. They can't make ends meet, And so, Patron app allows a really cool salon to upload an offer that says, come get your nails and hair done, and all we want is a social media shout out.
I'm curious because I know that a lot of these streaming services are, they're making money, but they're also giving away music essentially for free. What do you think is do you think that ticket sales and merchandise are the new way for musicians to make money and the only way now?
I think they're the only way. I mean, yeah, it is. At the end of the day, it's merch and tickets. So if I open up the marketplace, which Patron aims to do, I am now adding, we hope to change the way tours are set. I mean, right now it's 1 or 2 days in a city, right? I mean, with the amount of businesses that there are, and once again, engaging your audience, how many places could a band stop and drop off tickets? And what is that about? It's about experiences. Brands and people want to own an experience.
So you feel like that's the future?
Yeah, I think it's just, I like that I stepped in and I didn't come from this world, because I do think it's a different one, like Apple, I mean, you've got now Tilda, in the mix, and Spotify's of the world and everything, and it's just interesting, yeah, I mean, why isn't it offline? Why, if I'm listening to SoundCloud, why am I going to download a track and give the band 3 or 4 cents when I could potentially, based on analytics, data, and, content, and make sure that that DJ is legit, have a Gigit button or a book this band button?